If someone were to ask me to describe junk journaling in the most simplistic terms, I would say that it's collages within a book. When you hear the term junk journal, images, words, and all sorts of information start flashing through your mind. But I think at the core, once you get past all of the ephemera, tools, and techniques, junk journaling is really just a craft about layers. It's the words that you write and the arrangements you create from those pieces that you pluck from your desk. While the process can seem arbitrary, maybe even trivial, I find peace and meaning in the choices I make to reveal or conceal the most important aspects of what I want to document. Whenever I'm struggling to get back into my journal or feel like I've run out of creative steam to create the next page, I try to remind myself of the simple truth about journaling. We're just layering one piece at a time to represent a moment. The outcome of the page doesn't really matter. Maybe it does for sentimentality, but what really matters is the process and the journey. My name is Bree from 1134 Press, where we share bookmaking, journaling, and papercraft inspiration to help you document your life. I was graciously gifted this box of ephemera from Your Creative Studio to try out their vintage-themed monthly subscription box. I preach recycling and reusing materials frequently on this channel because when I was first getting into junk journaling, I felt pressured to buy things that I didn't really need so that I could create beautiful journal entries. I still believe in this message, but I also believe that if you do choose to purchase materials, get the pieces that make you happy and match your aesthetics, and use them to embellish what you already own or have reclaimed. I typically curate my own journaling and ephemera kits from my own stash, so it was interesting to try out a box that was already curated and matched my vintage aesthetics. The box comes with papers, stamps, and stickers, which is really all you need to get started collaging. More information about Your Creative Studio is linked in the description below. It can be overwhelming for me with a lot of ephemera pulled out on my desk. So I pulled out the pieces that I felt drawn to from the Your Creative Studio box and then cut out pieces that I considered using. It's a fun exercise to fussy cut smaller pieces of ephemera. It's not necessary to use the whole piece. In doing this, I have more elements to create layers with, which is a great way to have more creative control over the page and get the most out of your ephemera. I didn't have a specific prompt in mind. It's been such a long time since I've collaged a journal entry and was excited to play with these new pieces. Whenever I'm unsure about what to write about, I think about the present. I try to summarize the current state of my life in a sentence or two, which will be the largest piece of writing in my collage, and then I'll free write in the open space to elaborate. I find this style of journaling to be the best way to organize my thoughts. And as a person who's obsessed with process and creative ideation, I'm really curious about your style of journaling. How do you approach the page? Let me know in the comments. And with that said, I hope you all enjoy the rest of this video. I will see you in the next one. And we send out a newsletter once a month. So if you are not subscribed to that, the link to our newsletter is in the description below. I hope you all have a good week, and I'll see you in the next video.